Well, welcome back everybody. So last week, before we started doing our hay baling, I had a tractor delivered, and I haven't had a chance to show you it yet, but right behind me here it is. Some of you may recognize this tractor. This is the new MT232, and some of you will remember this is the same exact tractor that I had last June, except the tractor that I had was a test tractor that they wanted us to try out and put 100 hours on it and see what kind of improvements needed to be made on the tractor before they started mass producing them. So we were a part of that testing, and I have been getting all kinds of good comments about the MT2 series, and throughout this video at the bottom I'm going to be putting those comments. Now, we weren't the only ones who tested this tractor. 10 of these tractors, the MT2 series, were sent all across the United States, and each person was supposed to put 100 hours on each tractor to test it out. And it was in different climates and in different terrain. And part of my job was every day that I used it, I had to log on to the computer and put how many hours I used it, what the temperature conditions were, the weather conditions, what type of implements I was using, and how it performed, and any kind of things that I recommended that they change. And there were some things that I recommended that they change, and there were some things that I recommended that they added to the tractor, and I've already seen a couple things that they did do. Being in this tractor after all the time that I spent in it last year, it's like being with an old friend again. So here is the dash while I still got the tractor on, and it's a little bit different than the other one. And then one of the first things that I noticed was the interior. I remember this being lighter, so they darkened that up, which I like that. It makes it more shaded in here when you're out in the sun. Still got the same cubby. I liked using that for the drone and for my camera. And this will be for the hydraulics, and then to lift and lower the 3-point, which I'm excited about that. I'll show you here in a second. There's your link pedal, cruise control, and then the PTO. Parking brake is down here. This has the third function on it. As you can see, the buttons there. The buttons there on the front. And it's got the throttle, and then your loader joystick. Throttle here again. Regen to start the regen, to cancel it. I'll talk more about that here in a second. Your lights, your hazards. 3 ranges: high, medium, and low. And then look at this improved radio that we have here. Oh, and another important thing I forgot to mention is the seat. In that survey that I was talking about that I took every day, I complained about the seat a lot, because after you sat on this seat for hours like I did, it hurt you. But they put a new seat in here, and it seems to be a whole lot more comfortable and supports better. Okay, so just like the last one we had, you fill it up right here, and this isn't very high. And it's not hard to fill up right here. And then before we get to the back, right here, that's something I recommended. I think some other guys recommended, is a toolbox here. So I always like to have a toolbox. And then of course this tractor is not the same blue as my XR4040. This is the deep sky blue. Mine's sky blue. And just the new design of the hood, everybody has really liked it. I haven't popped the hood yet to see if they changed anything. So. And that looks to be the same. And these are Yanmar engines too. Windshield washer fluid. And then here's something I noticed. If you remember my old videos taking off this backhoe, I took off the 3-point arms, but they still got both still in there, which is very interesting to me. But here's what I'm most excited about. I have always wanted the lever to control the 3-point arms to lift and lower them in the back, and this one has it now. That's something that wasn't on the test tractor. I'm really glad they added that. And then there's a set of remotes back there. And then just something else that I've noticed so far. If you remember, I broke the tractor, and it has these pins that hold the legs up. The pins right here, well, it has an ear. So when I first got it, I didn't have anywhere to put the pins, so I stuck it right back in the ear. And then when I turned the backhoe, it hit the ear and it bent it. So I recommended that they make a place for us to put those pins, like a toolbox or something. So what they came up with was those two holes right there. Stick the pins down in there, and then they're out of the way, and you won't bend them like I did. Now there's been some guys having concerns about this new backhoe setup. And if you can see, we'll show you on this one side, there's the top mount, and then the bottom goes right into that hook down there on the bottom. And that makes, and it's the same way on both sides, so that makes it a 4-point mount. And the reason that they did this is to make it stronger than the subframe mounts that they had before. And it's not that hard. Once you get it lined up, it's not that hard to take the backhoe on and off. I made a video of that, and you can watch that video. Maybe I'll put a link up top of how you can do that. And I know another thing that they changed is these lights on the back and the front are all LEDs now. And along with the tractor being a deep sky blue, the rims are now gray instead of white. And I think that looks pretty good against that deep sky blue. Now for the regen, I only had to go through 2 regens with this tractor, and I really like that because with mine wants to regen every 4 hours. It's an older one. With this one, it's about every 30 to 40 hours it does a regen. And something else that I noticed with it is that it only took almost exactly a half an hour both times that it did it. And that's different than mine too, because I never know how long it's going to take with my old XR4040. So I made a good many videos of using this tractor, the test tractor, and if you're interested in seeing those videos, I have a whole playlist dedicated to that tractor, and I'll put it up top for you here, and you can go and check out those videos and see what all we did with it, because we did even try to break it. But to me, what's selling these tractors so well is of course the new look, but mainly because of the comfort and all the features that come with these tractors for a good price. Now, as far as price goes, I don't know. That's a dealer-to-dealer thing. So, like I've told you before, you really just need to go to your local dealer and check these things out. At least just go look at them, because these are really nice tractors. And they're just so much fun to operate. I've had a lot of fun testing this tractor, and it was just awesome that LS let me film and post the videos while the testing was going on. So like I said, the general opinion of this series of tractor has been great, and all the comments that you've seen down here during this video, I want to thank everybody for sending them that means a lot to me whenever you send me comments that my videos helped inspired and all that. And whenever someone says something like that, it just means a whole lot. It makes it making the videos so much more fun and rewarding for me. So thank you for sending those comments. I really appreciate it. And personally, I think it was a great move for LS to let regular people just go out and use the tractors. But they didn't just do that. They listened to the opinions that we gave them through those surveys, and they changed a lot of the stuff. So hopefully that ends up making for better tractors for all of you. So those are the changes that I've seen so far with this tractor. I'm sure that I'm going to find more, because I think we get to use this tractor for a little while, and I've got a lot of projects lined up for it, and hopefully even get to use it a little bit with raking hay. But yeah, we're looking forward to the projects we got going on. Still working on the hay baler, and hoping to get our first cut on the other 2 fields that we need to do yet. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out those other videos of this tractor that I did with the test tractor last year. And until next time, thanks for watching.